dog. Yo, wait a minute.
Intellectual Frog Legs is filmed before a live studio audience.
Well, that's a lie. I know I need a haircut. Leave me alone. They don't pay me to be pretty. You know, if Fox News is so far slanted to the right, how in the hell did Geraldo Rivera get a show over there? We need to be sending Geraldo back to the vault. Tell him there's a burrito in there and shut the door behind him.
What a maroon.
But embarrassingly, as everybody's seen, Yosemite Geraldo snapped a selfie. That means he took a picture of himself without a shirt in his bathroom. Don't worry, we ain't showing it. We have standards here. There's something bad wrong with a grown man that has a Kodak moment while he's in the bathroom. And welcome to Intellectual Frog Legs. Back to this Fox News thing a second. The liberals scream bloody murder about Fox News being unfair. Yeah, let's get rid of the only major news channel that actually questions our government. Good idea. And I'm not even a big fan of Fox. They're just a hell of a lot better than the rest of them. And that's why I wish America One the best of luck. You know, one of the problems that we as conservatives have in this high-speed internet society, we get so engrossed in what's happening right now, we lose focus of what's important. I mean, oh crap, I forgot to check Rudge. You know what? We're just a year away from another big election. 33 Senate seats and your House of Representatives. And we better stop chasing these media-generated outrages and start figuring out how we're going to protect the integrity of our damn elections. I don't know what to do. Somebody's in charge of that. I don't know what to do. Figure it out. Figure it out. You're Americans, aren't you? And you know, we gotta have some idea people out there, and somebody's about to have some expertise on how we can watch the people counting the votes. Send some vote counters, you know. Watching y'all. Telling you, if we don't make some type of coordinated effort to turn the media off, as sure as my country ass is sitting here, they will once again select the next Republican presidential candidate, just as they did with McCain, just as they did with Romney, and it will be another rhino. And you know what? I don't want to hear another word out of y'all when they pick Lindsey Graham. Scared straight. We haven't had a conservative since Reagan. You know, remember we were reading Bush 1's lips as he was raising our taxes.
My opponent won't rule out raising taxes, but I will, and the Congress will push me to raise taxes, and I'll say no. And they'll push, and I'll say no. And they'll push again, and I'll say, read my lips. No new taxes.
And then Bush Jr., man, dude, the W's started increasing the size of government like he was taking some type of Democrat hormones.
That's good.
You know what's going to happen, as it always does, a conservative will start to generate excitement and momentum, and the media will go into attack and destroy mode, using any means possible, and the Republican Party ain't got the cojones to stand up and help them.
I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself.
The Republicans are terrified of the media. Terrified. Remember in 2008, McCain was the presidential nominee, but they attacked Palin because she was the God-fearing conservative American, not McCain. They knew McCain's already sold his old wrinkly soul. Name one true conservative that the mainstream media has not attacked. Just name one.
Less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less fun. A little less bite, a little more smart. Close your mouth and open up your heart and maybe satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby.
That's why we gotta quit playing by their rules. We'll use our own strategies and quit following their guide for made-for-TV elections. The stakes are too high. We need to be smart. We'll start using our predictability against them. I'm telling you, clever marketing could outsmart these liberals. Absolutely, because they're not that smart. You know what? The same old Republican apparatus ain't going to outsmart anybody. And who's the chairman of the GOP now? Oh, I can't even say his name. Something like rinsing my Prius or something. Right now, I hereby volunteer for his job. I'll do it for half the price, and I'll work from my basement, and I'll get more done. Remember what we were talking about last week? If you ain't the lead dog, the view don't change. We're going to start dictating the rules a while. We're not going to be your little dancing bears on your Sunday shows anymore. Keep you Meet the Press and This Week. And you Republicans that want to go on these shows anyway, go ahead. Just remember that you're not going to get a cent for your re-election. And if you're a rhino, you might as well go anyway. We need to go rhino hunt. We're going to turn this party to the party of God, truth, and freedom. Oh, I'm sorry. I was daydreaming. I dozed off there for a second. A man can dream, can he?
Genes from orb-weaving spiders.
Yes.
And splice them into the goats. And then the goats secrete spider silk with their milk through their udders.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Wow, somebody did get a haircut since last segment. Well, if you must know, it's part of my contract as Brad Pitt stunt double.
Detroit, Michigan used to be really a symbol of industrial strength and manufacturing in this country. But thanks to a lot of Republican policies, the city is now filing for bankruptcy.
Hej då!
Now, I only need about half of an excuse to talk about this next topic. But, you know, here we are in the information age of the 21st century. Okay, that's more like the controlled information age. But anyway, was Charles Darwin such a genius that his theory of evolution, published over 150 years ago, is beyond reproach? Are they starting to prove parts of it? Is it coming to fruition? Because wouldn't it be irrational to promote theories otherwise? Because theories, after all, are just educated guesses. Emphasis on guesses. You know, unlike laws like the law of gravity, because science can prove those. Well, guess what? The only thing about Darwin's theory of evolution that has evolved is the theory itself. From a small pile of crap to a giant pile of crap. You know, science embraces Darwinism because the intellectual elites of the global scientific community are overwhelmingly atheist or agnostic.
Intelligent design is not a research program.
It's all propaganda.
They're distracting you from what's important.
And he should be fired from the science department, yes.
And Darwin's theory's been one of their holy grails of counter-arguments against intelligent design, aka God. And Ben Stein has a great documentary on this called Expel. But anyway, these atheist scientists, they cling to it irrationally. But you know what? That's what atheists do, isn't it?
Well, the great problem is that if Darwinism isn't true, science doesn't know what is true. And that's intolerable. All of the philosophers of science that are writing for the modern era have explained that the science doesn't like to have no answer. So they'll stick with the false theory if the only alternative is no theory at all, and that's the situation that they're in.
But more and more reputable scientists are speaking out. They got some great links over the website.
She blinded me with science.
One of the first problems Darwin faced was called the Cambrian era, or the Cambrian explosion, where you had all this fossilized evidence that there was just way too many totally disconnected species appearing in a short period of time, and this just absolutely decimates Darwin's theory.
How many of you are familiar with the Cambrian explosion? Have you heard this? Well, for those of you who aren't, it was the biggest explosion of animal life the planet's ever seen.
I made an argument, which was about something called an event in the history of life called the Cambrian explosion, where some 40 separate body architectures, body plans come online very suddenly in the fossil record. Many people have recognized that this is a problem for Darwinian evolution because it doesn't match Darwin's tree. But I raised another problem, which is that if you to build all those animals, you need a lot of lines of genetic code.
But Darwin was aware of the Cambrian era, but he didn't know as much about it as we know today. And it was a huge dilemma. But Darwin thought that over time, he would be proven right. Well, not so much. Darwin was wrong. Here come the atheists. Do it.
She blinded me with science.
But now the fun part. Look at the technological advancements over the past 50, 60, 80 years. We've discovered the most complex code known to mankind in our own bodies. The digital code found in our DNA. And science is so awesome. Science knows where this information is. Science knows what this information does. But science has no idea where it came from. We know. But that's not even the coolest part. Can you say biological nanomachines? No joke. Like sounding Star Trek stuff, the Borg. But inside our cells is a whole nother world or a realm of amazing nanotechnology. It's working. I mean, these guys are going. I mean, one of these nanomachines is a power generator running on the same principle as a hydroelectric dam. No joke. And this is what generates the energy for the cell. But check it out. It's 1/1000th of a meter in diameter. This is technology that is so far advanced from where we are. And these atheists and agnostics and other left-wingers would have us believe that this amazing biotechnology, bio-nanotechnology, is the result of some accident billions of years ago when lightning struck a mud puddle. Of course, that was after the random cosmic fart, you know. Seriously, there's some awesome resources over the website. Go over there and check out the God, Science, and History page and have fun. It's cool. Unless you're an atheist.
It was 30 days around the horn. The captain says it's a 35 more. The moon looks mean, the crew ain't staying. Gonna be some blood is what they're all saying. It's a shakedown cruise. And I was just another fool. There ain't no easy way out.
Brent Bozell's Media Research Center has been around for a few years. This is not a paid commercial. But they get it. They get it. Among other things, they show you videos of the mainstream media's antics. But you know what that MRC won't do? is they will not provide you links to the mainstream media. They will not help the mainstream media generate traffic. They will not help the mainstream media financially by providing links to their websites, links to NBC and CBS and CNN and go down the list. The Media Research Center produces their own videos from the mainstream footage. Like I said, they get it. And I am pleading with you guys in the big conservative media, like Breitbart and Beck and Real Clear Politics and Hot Air and Conservative Video and all you guys, do what MRC's doing. Of course it's not easy, but it's not hard. And let's keep those viewers. Let's keep those clicks. Let's keep the traffic over here. That's like Burger King sending customers to McDonald's for French fries.
See how they fly like Lucy in the sky. See how they run. I'm crying.
Goodness gracious. Anyway, there's still time to order your Frog Leg University shirts and be a part of the inaugural class of 2013 with other classmates like Wild Bill, the lovely Dr. Gina Loudon, and my identical cousin, a twice removed Alfonso Rachel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please stop by the website, intellectualfroglegs.com. Sign up for the show alerts. There's also links there to hook up with me on Facebook and Twitter. And now Frog Legs are free to watch, but they're not free to make. I keep saying that. Now, if you're broke and you can't make a donation, don't worry about it. I'll probably see you at the family dinner, cuz. But you can still share the videos. But if you can donate, the details for donating are at the website. Now remember, the mainstream media is counting on your views and your clicks, so let's disappoint them. Anyway, please share the show with your friends and share it with some Democrat voters. Just be careful because some of them bite. Frog legs.